CBC Naruto.
EA Sports and the PGA of America are proud to present second round coverage of the PGA Championship. They have gathered from around the world here at Quail Hollow in Charlotte, North Carolina for the final major championship of the year. We will crown our next PGA Championship winner. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo. Happy to be here calling all the action. Frank, what is the mindset for this final major of the season?
Oh, I think it's taken a long time to get here, but it's well deserved, Rich. When you think of the luster of the Wanamaker Trophy, winners like Rory McIlroy, Jordan Spieth of recent, but Gary Player, Jack Nicklaus, Lee Trevino, the list goes on and on. The fourth major, some say the defining major of the year, but played at a golf course that we're well used to now. So I'm looking forward to it, Rich.
You can see a little bit off balance on the tee, and that one is going to be in the rough. You have to think he'll be happy with that, given that it looked like it was headed right for the rough.
Yeah, it looked like that was the only place it was going to finish, but, well, it's a little bit unexplainable. Let's see what he does from here now. Lucky break. There's a big green, and they're going to use every inch of it.
That is a really good shot, landing close to the flagstick. These putts keep the round together. So the dominant performance continues.
Yeah, we're watching two tournaments right now, the one at the top and the rest.
Teeing it up here at the second hole, Frank, it's a short par 3.
Yeah, it plays a little bit downhill, about half a club, Rich. There's a sort of shallow bunker in that back area, and also that green starts to reduce in size on the left side. Good par 3.
Had a birdie here yesterday in their close. Great opportunity for another one. He really likes this hole. Made birdie yesterday. Can he do it again today? That drops for another birdie. 2 in a row to start the round. This is a strong par 4, 452 yards, the third hole. It's a good challenge, Frank.
It is. Big sweeping dogleg left. Actually in a straight line. It's 315, 320 yards to run out. So if you hit the ball further than that, it's going to have to draw. Otherwise you'll be hitting the rough on the other side. Still a lengthy shot under there on a green that actually has 3 different levels.
He has given this one the full treatment. Perfect release through the ball, and this shot is on the fairway, over 300 yards. Can't hide the flagstick from that man. Frank going for another birdie here.
Just to get on a real roll.
He'd settle for par here. Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. That is a solid par putt. Frank, this is a muscular par 4 here at just under 490 yards, the 4th at Quail Hollow. A difficult proposition.
It is, but fortunately that he's loading up on it.
Look at the coil there.
Slam! Golf ball. Shout out to him and Short Superhero for Tested 4, Marvel, and also my girl Brie Larson has Captain Marvel. She flings on too. The Cosmos.
A long ways. Frank, as we look at the second shot here at the 4th, what's the best chance for a birdie?
A nice high floating second shot would be the ideal go here. Rich just pitching slightly right of the flag, but you cannot afford to miss this green on the right.
Good chance at one. Really in control of this hole. Birdie yesterday and another opportunity on the way. Not a gimme, but well within his range. Good job right there. Now making a move and setting himself up for, who knows, a good weekend run, maybe at another title. The former college standout has been excellent today. Oh, this looks good.
Certainly is. There's always advantage of hitting it further than most, Rich, and straighter than most. When you put the two together, it's just straight up a head start.
Looks like he's going to have a go at it here at the par 5, his second shot. Well, this one should be safely on deck here. Knocks it up on the green. It is about 28 feet away from the hole. 28 feet from the cup. Could it be? That is a phenomenal.
Oh, let's get it. Let's go. With no putt read. Eagle. For me, 28 feet.
Here we are at the par 5.
Perfect execution by me. That's how I get it done.
Yards, Frank. This should be reachable for most players, don't you think?
Yeah,
and with no that was with no putt read from the video game. Like I said, that's how I get it done.
Judging that
Let's
kick
get it.
on
Let's
the
go.
fairway that kicks the ball to the right. And it sort of turns at that awkward area at where the top of your tee shot range. That's where that dog leg is.
Well, you can hear it right off the center of the club face. This has a chance to be close. Safely aboard. Birdie here yesterday, trying to do it again today. Missed on that one, Frank.
Yeah, not a problem.
Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Well, Frank, an eagle is in play here at the par 5 7th.
And a 6, and a 7, and an 8, or a 9, actually. This is a potential scorecard wreck of the 7th hole. Many a tee shot has found that creek on the right, trees, problems on the left. There's no question there's a reward for a good tee shot here. But then there's a decision on, do you go for this par 5 and 2? It's not overly long, just over 530 yards. It is very tempting.
Setting up for another approach, our featured golfer has continued that excellent play from earlier in the round.
Indeed, there's no better feeling in the world than when you know you're firing on all cylinders. Hitting fairways, second shot's just going straight at the flag. Right now, everything is working. Oh, this is heading in the wrong direction.
Uh-oh. Just averted danger right there. So close.
What is he ever like?
It's a very makeable putt here. He is currently 5 under for his round.
Oh, just making a mockery of the field now. Another eagle.
Frank, I love a drivable par 4. In the modern power game, it really adds an element of excitement. And here we go at the 350-yard par 4/8.
Well, you're definitely going to love this one then, Rich, because it ticks all the boxes here. There's no water in play, just a few bunkers down the left and the one that protects the right side of the green. And you've got a really narrow green, so plenty of reward with minimal risk.
That's in the fairway. Well, Frank, as we know, golf is not played generally on a flat surface, and here we go, uphill.
Yeah, and the uphill lie is going to guarantee you more loft than normal. So you're going to have to counteract that with maybe an extra club.
Get down, look out.
It's over. The green.
So the second of the par 4 goes begging, and now we'll have to rely on the short game.
Yeah, but a short game, as we all know, can redeem a lot of mistakes. See if he does it here.
And he's made the green. Nudge this one home, finish it up. Good solid par right there. Here we are at the 9th hole at Quail Hollow, 495-yard par 4. Frank, it is the longest par 4 on the golf course. Is it, in your estimation, the toughest?
I think the green stops it from being the toughest, Rich, because it does kick in from either side. But when you see holes like this, there's no surprise why the Rory McIlroys and the Rickie Fowlers have won around here. This is just a great driving par 4.
That one came right off the meat of the bat. He really laid into that.
More than got a piece of that.
Frank, what's ahead now on this approach shot at the long par 4 ninth?
Well, what's in favour for the player, Rich, is the fact that both the left and the right side of the green slope back towards the middle. So you can almost use them like sideboards.
Another good swing, and it looks like, Frank, another really good shot. We just saw a player in total control of what he's doing. Didn't miss a green in regulation all day long. This hole's been good to him. Birdie yesterday, and trying for another one today.
Let's go. That's how I get it done. 17, 18. Perfect execution by me.
That's just another example of how everything seems to be clicking today, especially on the greens.
Yeah, good green reading too. You've got to take your hat off to that. The line has been perfect and the pace has matched it.
Just burning rubber right here. I mean,
Come on! Golf ball. Shot the Human Torch.
Just destroy it.
And
try and rip the
Marco
cover
Bilos has
off.
got the ball. She lands on also.
In the fairway here at the
the power of the
10th.
cosmos.
Nice way to start off the back nine. Second from an excellent lie. Too bad, Frank. That one rolled right off the green.
It was just coming out so hot.
Playing his third here at the par 5. On the green in regulation. So they'll tap in. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. Back here at the par 4 11th at Quail Hollow, set to tee off. What's the right game plan here, Frank?
Oh, there's two really. That left bunker off the tee, it's about 265 yards to get it on the fairway, or 308 yards, 310 yards run out there. I've seen players just try and carry the bunker, sort of set up a short iron, and I've seen players like Rory McIlroy just try and blast a driver with a hook on it. Both strategies have worked. This looks like it's going to find the target.
Put a birdie on the card here yesterday, don't forget. Birdie try again here today. Mark a birdie on the card. Frank, I think the mark of a good golf course design, changing directions. We go from a right to left hole, now at the 12th, to a left to right hole.
Yeah, there's no two holes at Quail Hollow that look the same. And this one's slightly downhill, fairway tilts a little bit to the right, and it's a bit of a sleeper. And plus you're adding on top of that 450 yards plus. This is a fairway that has to be hit.
Well, this is a challenging second shot here to the par 4 12.
It's almost like two greens, Rich. That ridge that goes through the middle about the halfway point, 18 to 20 yards. Anything over that will kick on, and anything short of that runs back to the front.
All right, Eagle. Close.
Incredible. The easiest of birdies coming up.
Will make birdie if he holds this putt. Continues to roll it very well all day long. Now to the par 3 13th hole. Frank, this one 210 yards.
Very, very good par 3. This is actually a big green. It's 37 yards deep, but it actually plays small. There's a front right portion, there's a roll-off area in the middle, and there's a roll-off area in the back. So don't be deceived by the size of this green. You better be pitching that tee shot right bang in the middle.
Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on the easy birdie. Second shot.
Frank, this is a player in full flight right now.
It looks too easy right now.
Well, Frank, as we arrive at the par 4 14th, just 345 yards, our players no doubt are looking for a little advice from a guy who's been there. You've done it at the highest level. What's the right play here?
Rich, after all these years, I think it's like a modified tee shot. And what I'm going to say with that is like a strong 3-wood, something that pitches around 270 and kicks 30 or 40 yards, finishes up about 20 yards short of the green. I think that's the best ploy. You won't be able to get at all the flags, but I think you'll play the whole under par for the week.
When's the right time to pull out the big driver and have a go at this green?
I don't think there is, but maybe you at home should try.
Frank, you hate to miss it from that distance.
More than a setback there.
Par yesterday, now for birdie. Everybody loves him. Birdie on the card. Now at the par 5, 15th hole, 577 yards. Frank, you remember what Rory McIlroy did here in 2010, that final round, 62?
He's loading up on it.
Look at the coil there.
I mean, that is one of the hardest drives I've ever seen. Just rip.
Golf ball. Shout out to Human Torch. And also, my girl Brie Larson's got the marvel. She flames on too.
Good tee shot.
With
right
the power
to
of the
fairway
cosmos.
and plenty long. This could be a huge momentum swing here, Frank.
Yeah, one more good swing, and he's going to have an eagle putt coming up. I know you don't want to get ahead of yourself, but it is well on the cards.
Oh, looked like he caught a flyer right there, Frank.
Well, I don't know what he caught, but this is way too much.
Frank had hit the green, but just didn't have enough backspin.
Yeah, you wonder what he was thinking on that.
And it makes the green in regulation. This from 7 feet.
Comfortably knocks it in.
This is the start of what some say is the toughest finishing stretch on the PGA Tour. It's known as the Green Mile. Frank, what makes it so challenging?
Well, this hole in particular, Rich, the dogleg right, it means it plays every inch of it's just over 500 yards. That bunker you can see down the right, 325 yards to carry that. If you can fly the ball that far, at least you can chew off 2/3 of this hole, and that is well required here. Otherwise, it's a long, long second shot.
This is the second shot at the par 4.
Well, there's a big green, and they're going to use every inch of it.
Well, that is an exceptional shot on the green and in position for a birdie.
Yeah, it's a full melody now.
Trying to make yet another birdie. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Just 2 holes remaining here at Quail Hollow in Charlotte, North Carolina. This is the signature par 3, 221 yards, the 17th.
And they have a multitude of tees here. One of the new back tees is actually where the old 16th green was. And if you think don't go left is the way to play, then that won't work either, because right's not that much good. This is it. Stand on the tee, and you better hit a good shot.
Appears to be tracking well. No problems there. Really good approach shot. And now, good look at birdie. See if you can get this one to drop. Big birdie putt. Hammer it down, looking to make a statement today. Here we are, the 18th hole at Quail Hollow. Simply put, Frank, a player needs to hit maybe his best tee shot of the day.
I would agree with you, Rich. If you were to measure this hole from trees on the left to trees on the right, it's actually a really wide field or expansive. That creek that just meanders its way through the middle of this completely changes
Golf
the
ball?
nature of this hole.
Shout out to him and Torch.
And
also my girl Blossoms got the Marvel. She flames on too. With the power of the cosmos.
It's nice to roll in a 25-footer now and then. Those feel good. But still, there's nothing like hitting that perfect tee ball. Long and straight.
Yeah, you can puff out your chest, last to play, the advantage, holes shorter. Basically, the list goes on.
Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
That will be a great look at birdie. Little redemption chance here. Had bogey yesterday. That has to feel good. That's a birdie.
Well, Rich, 2 rounds in the books, and it's easy to see why the leaders are on top of that leaderboard.
Excellent performance, but still a long ways to go in this tournament.
Alright, CBT Naruto. Over and out. And also today is March 6, 2020. Shout out to the 6th day of 2020 spring. Yes, today. Today is the 6th day of 2020 spring. Shout out to that. And it's pretty fresh. And Today is 3/6/2020. 3-6, that's 2020. 3 plus 6 is 9, plus 20 is 29. That's pretty fresh also. Especially with this leap. Especially with this year being the leap year. 2020 is the leap year and a leap year. 2020 is the leap year and a leap year. And February had 29 days. So today's 3 plus 6 is 9, plus 20 is 29, and then the 29th February is pretty fresh. Because that was this year. Alright. And also shout out to the Final Fantasy VII Remake coming out next month on April 10th, 2020, in 1 month and 4 days. That's going to be amazing, exciting, and pretty fresh also. Shout out to Cloud, Tifa, Baron, and the whole crew. It's going to be perfect, so I want to take Naza and shout out to that. Also shout out to my girl Kefla getting on Dragon Ball FighterZ last month. During my birthday month of February 2020. She got on exactly 7 days ago on February 28, 2020. Shout out to that. Like I said, today is March 6, 2020. And my girl Kefla's perfect, and I'm perfect, so I want to acknowledge that. I want to acknowledge that. Also, shout out to my birthday month, February 2020. Like I said last month, my birthday was on February 4, 2020. Joyous happy birthday to me. I turned from 22 years of age to 23 years of age, and it's perfect, and I'm perfect, so I want to acknowledge that. And with all that being said, I just wanted to acknowledge all of that, and CBT Naruto over and out.